All right, so I wanted to start outside since we had that discussion about flooding. You can see the distance from the back porch to the river, so definitely not ever going to get up this far. I mean, if it floods up to the house, there's a lot of other people that are going to be underwater first. So this is the outside. You can get an idea of the property boundaries with your access down to the river. So we've got the house. I'm going to start with the outbuilding just to, take it one step at a time, get to the good stuff last. So we'll start down here with the garage. So you've got a nicely sized 2-car garage here, individual doors for each. Automatic garage door openers for each. And you can see a good amount of space too, so even with the car you can fit some storage in here. And the doors are tall enough that the tallest truck, SUV, whatever, basically anything other than an RV will fit in here. Do have a vent fan here, it looks like, if you're gonna do any kind of work or anything in here. And an old school desk. And an old sink. But yeah, so this is definitely nice, spacious. And the underneath part you can see, we'll be going to see the finished upstairs next. So here we go. Just give me a sec. I'm going to be unlocking and locking everything as I go. And then we're going to go around here, up the path. You do have a nice little area if you want to put like a 2-person chair and table, you could. But there's plenty of sitting areas. There's that, there's the porch, and there's a patio on the far side of the house. So this is the loft above the garage. Finished off, drywalled, newer windows, 2-pane, well, not necessarily newer, but 2-pane, so still energy efficient. You can see here we have a door, which I'm guessing is going to have a ladder to an attic type area, storage area. Yep, just a crawl space. So nothing hugely exciting, but still finished off area. So there's a few things that need touched up here. A little bit of broken plastic covering for the lights. The drywall and the light aren't exactly lined up. Same thing here. Broken up light. But at least it looks like the drywall's better lined up to the light there. So a few touch-ups, minor things that need done. Same thing here. So definitely have storage, ton of outlets, literally looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's got to be at least 25 or 30 outlets here, security cameras. So I'm guessing there was some kind of technology, office or something that was working up here, something that needed a lot of electricity or a lot of workstations. So Maybe they repaired old radios. I'm just looking at a ton of them that are sitting right here. So yeah, I mean, very versatile space. Can do pretty much anything you want with it. If you wanted to pull up a tile and carpet, you could. If you wanted to throw down some kind of hardwood or something along those lines, you could. And it looks like we do have one little access hole down to the garage. It's definitely not like damage. It was done intentionally because it's perfectly circular. So again, plenty of options of what you wanted to do. So now we'll go ahead and swing around to the house. There are a couple things I will point out on the garage as we go. This side, other than a power wash, looks pretty good. So you can see all good there. Like I said, just a power wash to get some of the grime off. This side as well, in the top corner there, you can see one piece of the vinyl siding has come off the track, but that's, you know, it's a pain because it's up there. You need to get a ladder, but you could easily get someone to just pop that back into place. Front side here, again, one piece of vinyl siding. It looks like slightly off the track. You can just go ahead and get someone pop that in or do it yourself. It's not the most difficult thing in the world. And this side, all good. No issues, nothing off the track. So, trying to get an angle to give you a view. But the roof on this definitely looks in good shape. I really can't get the view for you, maybe from the deck. But you can see on the front side here, on the little awning, whatever you want to call it, over the garage doors, there is, yeah, that's pretty new. So now we're gonna go head over towards the house. Does have a retractable awning for the concrete patio sitting area above the third garage. But again, good shape. This side of the house, all the siding's good. No issues, no worries. Same thing on the front side. Again, retractable awning. And it looks like there's a skylight up there on the second floor. We'll see that when we get inside. A couple outlets out here. Nice large patio. You could put like 2 8-person outdoor tables and still have leftover room. And we swing around here. You have a nice front porch. Easy area to put a couple rocking chairs, table and chairs, whatever you want to do. Plenty of space. And you have a little pavilion seating area as well. Might need a little touch up with some of the plywood mesh that's there, but again, that's nothing major. Since we're out here, we'll just take a look. This side of the home, again, all good. Not seeing anything with the siding. Your steps for your walkout basement. Just a decorative well. I'm guessing that's the well access as well. You do have a small closed-in porch here in the back. So again, a ton of seating area outdoors. This one being closed in, you at least can, avoid the bugs if it's that time of year. Siding, once again, all in good shape, maybe a power wash at most. You've got your air conditioning unit there, which definitely not newer. It's a Ream, so it's a pretty good brand. But I'd say easily in that 15-year range. So expect in the next few years. I mean, again, you never know. You might get another 5 or so out of it or more. But it's looking like in the next few years, you can expect it to possibly need replaced or serviced. Again, age of the roof should still have a few years. We'll check the seller disclosures and see if they give us an exact date. Now we'll go ahead and head inside. And again, that view of the water, perfect. You get the water access and all the convenience. And there's actually a little bridge there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to zoom in. There's a little bridge there for you to cross over onto the path there down to the river. Once again, give me a sec while I open up the door. So here we are. Front door goes right into the living room. Nice sized living room. I don't know if this is a coat closet. Yeah, coat closet right here. But you have a nice sized living room. Looks like the fireplace was converted to a gas wood burner. More likely propane, actually. Yeah. Propane wood burner. You can see the pipe here. You do have 2 ceiling fans. I'm guessing because you're close to the river, they really don't max out and use a ton of air conditioning just because of the cool air. Now here we go into the dining room. Good old 1980s, 90s wallpaper. Could probably use coming down. It's just, you can see its age. It's coming off there. But again, ripping off wallpaper and painting is not the worst thing in the world. There's a lot more labor-intensive things that can need to be done. Again, a little closet here which shows the age of the house. You know, the age of the wood and everything. Light fixture. Again, older. You can actually see a little gap here in the plaster. But, you know, easily replaceable if you wanted something more modern, cleaner. So, this, you have a half bathroom downstairs. Looks like you have some basic wood trim that they never even painted. Sorry, just being thorough. It's a little loose here. Could use a nail gun. 2 or 3 nails. Pop, pop, pop. That'll get that flush against the wall again. Here we go into the kitchen. Huge kitchen. I mean, you can see here just the size. I'm going in the corner. Huge refrigerator there. You have room for bigger, but a nice size refrigerator. You could go bigger. Very nice island in the middle. But the space, I mean, you have enough room here if you want to make it a sitting area. You could add some countertop even if you wanted to expand it. Huge pantry here. I'm going to kind of back out so you can see, you know, pantry door, shelves and everything for a pantry. And here you've got your a little table, and your washer dryer hookup. So it's kind of a multi-purpose. You can use the shelving for pantry space. And then this for folding if you want, or you can just throw it on the bin and take it upstairs. Looks like it is set up for an electric dryer. You've got the 220. Try not to hit my head here. You've got the 220 outlet here for an electric dryer setup. Again, kitchen. Just getting a closer look at everything as we go. It is a little shiny, looks nice, but it's just your basic composite countertop. Very large sink. We'll kind of back out and zoom up for you to get a view. And I'm guessing here, yeah, the multi-function sink there. So here you go, we'll keep going around. This looks like a cutting board built into the countertop. Again, very nice cabinetry. Solid wood. Here, we'll open this up. It's wood. You can see it's a couple pieces that have been assembled. But you can take this, you can sand it down and refinish it to a different style if that's not dark enough or light enough for you. It's kind of a middle of the road, so it works well with pretty much anything, but you have those options. And the space. I mean, really and truthfully, if you wanted to remodel, there's a ton of options, things you could do to make this kitchen and use the full amount of space. Like I said, this eating kitchen, I don't really see the purpose when you have a full dining room and the size that you do. We're gonna keep going back here. This was an old farmhouse, so this is an addition, would be the way it looks to me. Huge family room. Kind of get a look. You have the large doors here, walking out onto that concrete patio that we talked about above the integral garage. Nice big sliding glass door, just to be thorough. Okay. Oh, there's a pole there, that's why. But yeah, it appears to be functioning and in good shape. It is an Anderson. You really can't get any better than Anderson windows. Your forced air vents here and there. And this is the brick chimney that you see on the outside. So this is actually a functioning wood burner. So if you like that, you know, burning wood and actually having that as a heat source, it's definitely an option here. Now we will kind of swing around. Now we'll go down first. So as we go down here, this takes you into the garage that was added on. And you can see the add-on here. A little storage space under stuff, but you can see the add-on here. Here's the original stone foundation. So you can see the age. Not that it's aged in a bad way, just you can tell this type of foundation. Irregular stones, mortared together. Looks like they did put a hole here and run ductwork for the addition, which you can see. Now there are 2 furnaces for the house. Oh no, this is just an added-on basement. This isn't the garage. Let's see where this goes out to. Sorry, first time seeing the house, so here's the added-on integral garage. So again, you can see the original wood siding of the house here and the stone foundation. and then the block addition. But yeah, so another 1-car garage here. So in the winter, in and out, you don't have to trudge through the snow. Well, one of you doesn't. And then it looks like they thought about making a second one here, but instead put a door so you have the nice storage space here. They did board off that door from the outside, but it looks functioning, so remove the board and it should be good to go again. Concrete looks in pretty decent shape. You have 1 or 2 small cracks here, but you can just flush that over with a light coat and that'll take care of that. So, gonna go back here. Again, just extra additional basement space underneath the addition and the family room. So your second furnace here, which you can see Ream 90 plus efficiency. So I'd put it in the 90s, probably. Trying to see if I can find a installation or inspection sticker, then it kind of lets me cheat a little bit and it'll tell me when it was installed. Air cleaner. Efficiency 93.5, so you're talking probably late 90s that this was put in. Again, seller disclosures might have a more specific date, but overall, late 90s, maybe early 2000s, but definitely no later than that. So here we go. And since they're all connected, I'm gonna use this side door. We'll get all the basement stuff out at once. This is a 100 amp box. I can't imagine this is the main service for the house. There's just no way. So I'm gonna take a look and see if this isn't a sub panel. Because you can see here, you've got the long, huge wire heading outside. Is it labeled here? Floodlights, living room, bedroom, kitchen. Oh. So 9 and 10, yeah, maybe it is. 60 going outside, so that's the new garage now and the main. So there's gotta be a second one. This is just a sub panel for the addition. And then this line here, I'm sure runs outside underground and goes out to the garage. Like I said, with all the outlets out there, you know, there has to be a sub panel somewhere. So let's go ahead. Like I said, here we go. This is the basement to the original house. At least that's my guess. Again, first time seeing it. Yep, original house. Irregular stone foundation. And I want to emphasize, not irregular in a bad way, just, you know, that's what you're looking at. So you've got your hot water tank here. You have another furnace here. Energy guide, okay, yeah, this is probably older. So I'd put it early 90s, if I had to guess. Definitely got some age to it, but it seems to be functioning. The house is definitely warm. So here we go. Like I said, that's the duct work. So I guess they connected it all so the two furnaces share the burden instead of putting one furnace on not much of the house and one furnace on just a small portion. Here you go, you have a built-in shower in the basement. Obviously they don't use it, it's just used for storage, and it looks like an old shower. That old siding for a shower right here. Got your well, water softener, well pump, everything here. Oh, and well access inside the house. That's unusual, but not a bad thing, just not something you normally see. Here's your walkout to the other side of the house, the walkout that we saw. And then Looks like we have another section of basement here, coal cellar. Yep, they used it for canning and storing things. So it's probably a little chillier in this area again. Another coal cellar. So we'll go ahead and get out of the boring basement and garages. Your wife at this point is probably like, I want to see the house, not the damn garage and basement. So we'll make her happy, get her up to see the second floor now. So again, this looks like it's more of a family room than anything. Definitely not a bedroom. No closets that I can see. Oh, maybe here's a closet, but still wouldn't be called a bedroom, quote unquote. Huge walk-in closet. They actually have a dresser in here. So just to give you an idea of the size. Plenty of room. Obviously your wife's closet, you'll get a drawer somewhere. Here is one bedroom. Light and ceiling fan. Again, probably don't need a ton of air conditioning. You open those windows and catch the breeze off the river. Turn on those ceiling fans to circulate it. Keeps it nice and cool in here. We will come across. Oh, and a second huge closet. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, for clothing and everything else, you can't really beat it. I mean, 2 tiers, hangers, the whole 9 yards. Your wife will be in heaven. Now we're going to swing around here because I want to show you the way this is set up. Your second story full bath. You have a shower here. So you've got your quick, I need to get ready and head to work in the morning. Jump in the shower and go. Toilet over here. And then you have your, oh, it's been a long day. Your wife wants a couple candles, glass of wine, or bottle. Turn on the tub, fill it up, use the jets, and take a half an hour and relax. Now this is the fun part. This actually opens into that second large closet I showed you. So you can come in, your wife can shower. There's a ton of extra space here on the counter. So she can sit down with a little mirror right here. Do her makeup, do what she needs to do to get ready. And then just walk through here and find her outfit. So, and I mentioned before, the outside, you can see a skylight. There it is. Don't see any water leakage. Don't see any damage. Is in very good shape. So you've got your 2 giant closets, like I said. Your entertaining family room. I mean, they have a wall mount there for television, so this is just another family room, basically. Now we head down these steps. into the old second floor of the house. Again, a sitting room. Technically, they can't call it a bedroom because there's no closet. But if you wanted to do something with it, make it a guest room, you could. There's a door here to close, so you could throw a bed right here if you wanted. Make it a guest room, have a dresser or something over here. The other bathroom in the old house, just a shower, literally like the same shower unit and everything as the other one I showed you. Sink and toilet, nothing exciting here. The old master bedroom. And the reason they built the addition on the second floor. This is the closet to the master bedroom. Which, I mean, 5 hooks, looks like 3, 4, 5, and 2 of them are missing, and then 2 poles here. I mean, really and truthfully, storage space is just not. Capped off fireplace. And again, another closet with a couple hooks and some dowel rods. I mean, this is pretty typical of the amount of storage space from a house built in the early 1900s or late 1800s. Because really, people only had about 5, 6 outfits apiece. So this is your master in the old house. Looks like they just have a wall unit as a supplemental to the air conditioning. Your second bedroom upstairs, which again, for the age of the house, this is pretty typical. And they'd actually, put 2 kids in a bedroom this size back then. So really, the right size for a nursery, the right size for an office, or a kid, but once they hit 15, 16, they're gonna really not be happy. But again, in good shape, been remodeled, drywalled and everything, so that's always good, better than dealing with plaster. So really, you have, if you want to do this way, this could be one giant ass bedroom, but then you'd be capturing out this other bedroom here. So it would just depend how you want to do it. It's a very odd layout when you have old homes like this that they built additions to modernize and give things like big closets, walk-in closets. Yeah, this is more or less what you get. So just kind of giving a cursory walkthrough again to give you the idea of what you have. Because again, if you want just a sleeping area, come in here, put a dresser, something along here, and your bed. And then, hey, great, we're tired, we want to wind down. I mean, you have the TV mount there. You can just put a couch and a TV up here and then wander into bed when you're ready to go to sleep. If you want something, I mean, you could always put a TV in here. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just trying to give you different ideas. So the materials they've used, like I said, you can see they used Anderson windows. Those are obviously good quality windows. You don't really get any better than that. And then, here we go. Guess we're gonna have to go to the old house. The last thing I want to point out is go to the window, which that one's glossed over because, there really is, here we go. Here's your old master bedroom, window view of the river. So again, can't beat the view. This is pretty much it. I'm gonna go down the set of stairs in the old original house just so you can see everything. This is the only thing we haven't seen. And the video is pretty much going to be over, so you'll be happy. You can stop. You don't have to listen to me anymore. Yap, yap, yap for 30 minutes straight in your ear. And here we come back down into the living room. So that's the house, outside and in, garage, and the addition above the garage. like I said, you've got the charm of an original house, but the addition gives you the space, the modern amenities. And we're walking up the yard here, just taking a look at one last thing. We do have one more garage up here with a little extra storage. So we're just gonna take a quick look. This garage door might be shot. Looks like the bottom came out. We'll get a better idea from the inside. So it's not even paved. Just gravel. Yeah, that door's seen better days. It might still work, but not for long. So it's basically a metal storage shed turned into a garage. You've got storage here for gas, kerosene, chemicals. So nothing all that exciting. But again, you fix the door, you want to put a boat up here, jet skis, whatever water toys you want, you can have them right up here and store them for the winter. And then just have a quad or something, depending on what it is. If it's a, if it's a boat, that's a little different. It's not gonna fit. But yeah, I mean, you can just tow it straight down the hill. So yeah, now we're really done, I promise. Other thing just to point out since we're here, roof looks to be in pretty good shape. I can't put that more than 10 to 15 years old. And they have the gutter guards for the leaves, as you can see there. So one less thing to worry about, having to get on a ladder, clean out the gutters, all that fun, happy stuff. While we're up here, roof to the garage, same thing, gutter guards, probably in that 15-year range. So I still have some life left in it. And just to be complete, the road where I came in into the driveway, and then if you go up, that's your access, but you can see the rest of the property, the woods, the privacy. That's your closest neighbor there that you can barely see out there. You've got a good line of trees too, so once you're in the spring, summer, and that starts growing, you're not even gonna be able to see them. So, and then we'll go down and just give one last view of the water, because really, that's what this property is about. Again, your fire pit and patio over here, which again, having a nice little pavilion style patio, you can sit out here even in the rain, not going to get wet. You have your burning there, wood burner, some wood stored there. And like I said, you can see the neighbor and the access road for the rest of this plan to get to the water, your bridge to get to it. But there you go, one last view of the river to highlight what you're looking for.